Hi, welcome to the last week of CSP-AIMS. My name is Elisa Cundiff, and I teach computer science at Las Cruces High School.
I'm Lauren Curry, and I teach at Las Cruces High School as well in the computer science department.
And I'm Melody Hageman, and I teach computer science at Centennial High School in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
And we're so happy to have you with us. This week we're going to be applying all of our previous CS Principles Big Ideas. Our activity this week falls into the create phase of the use, modify, create cycle. We'll be creating independent projects, taking one of our previous NetLogo programs into a new direction based on our own personal interests. This project provides a wonderful opportunity for students to both scaffold the concepts and coding that they have learned thus far, and also to approach solving a problem via programming that impacts them.
The ideas for their project may be as simple as adding to a project which they have already developed, like researching parameters for the spread of a specific disease and applying them to the Spread the Red lab done in the MOOC. They may also take the coding they have learned and apply it to a different problem which is close to their hearts or communities. The possibilities are pretty much endless, and you will be surprised by what some of your students will come up with and be able to carry out. These projects enhance the creative aspect and requirement in the AP Computer Science Principles course.
We found it really helpful to provide students with a list of achievable options for their independent projects. Rubric suggestions and guidelines for the project can be found in the teacher resources for week 4. And let me just pull that up for you guys. Okay. Share my screen here. So the final project rubric includes details for a proposal so that they can kind of solidify their idea before they get into coding it. And so there are guidelines for what they should include, and one of the things that they're going to include is create your own rubric. So they get to design their own. Because we're talking about computational science and modeling here, we do usually give them a requirement of 10 points to be related to the actual experiment and write-up of the data, as well as interpretation. That could be within the info section of the NetLogo model or a separate thing. But I like to make sure that they include that portion so that we have some meaningful computational science going on. And the rubric's really helpful for providing detail and inspiration. Milestone 2 is for them to actually create their model, and it gives them some guidelines as far as they need to create something that's as complex or sophisticated as one of the more advanced models that they've already done in the unit, such as the ecosystems or epidemiology, or they can take a model and take it even further. So, and then I have them, if the expansion is extra credit that's been offered already, that doesn't count. So they need to take it even further than that. And what I love the most about this is it gives them project suggestions in a doable direction, so that it's not something too simple that's not going to lead to interesting results, but it's also not so complex that they can't accomplish it in the time frame or they'd get frustrated coding it. So that rubric will be available for you guys as a resource, and it's also what we'll be using to score your projects.
That's right. And with that, thank you all so much for tuning in. We've really enjoyed spending time with you over the course in this MOOC, and we wish you the luck in development of your own curriculum for teaching the AP Computer Science principles in the future. Thank you again so much, and continue to reach out to us with questions. We look forward to talking to you.